Ever felt a chill you couldn't explain? That sudden shiver, as if something unseen brushed past you, making the hairs on your neck stand up? In the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, that sensation is more than just your imagination. Here, those chills are the presence of curses, terrifying monsters born from the darkest corners of human emotion. Every fear, every grudge, every ounce of hatred we try to hide away can take on a life of its own. Our world may seem ordinary, filled with bustling streets and everyday routines, but beneath that surface, a secret war rages on. A war most people never even notice. Negative feelings like fear, anger, and sorrow gather in the shadows, manifesting as curses that threaten to consume everything we hold dear. These creatures feed on our pain, growing stronger with every dark thought. Only Jujutsu sorcerers, those rare individuals who can see and wield cursed energy, stand between humanity and utter disaster. They are the invisible guardians, fighting battles most of us will never know exist. Trained at secretive schools like Tokyo Jujutsu High, these sorcerers dedicate their lives to mastering dangerous techniques, risking everything to protect the world from the shadows. Their battles are unseen, their sacrifices often go unrecognized, but their courage and determination are what keep the darkness at bay, allowing ordinary people to live in peace. Jujutsu Kaisen throws us headfirst into this hidden conflict, blending the everyday struggles of school life with the constant threat of supernatural terror lurking just out of sight. As the Culling game arc approaches, the stakes have never been higher. New rules, unpredictable dangers, and chaos threatening to engulf everyone. The world of Jujutsu Kaisen is about to change forever. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering this universe, now is the perfect time to dive in and experience the thrilling, mysterious, and action-packed world of Jujutsu Kaisen for yourself. Meet Yuji Itadori, a kind, strong high schooler with a simple wish: to help others and avoid dying alone. Despite his extraordinary physical abilities, Yuji prefers a quiet life, spending his days with friends and visiting his ailing grandfather. He's cheerful, compassionate, and always willing to lend a hand, making him beloved by those around him. But everything changes in an instant when Yuji encounters a cursed object, a grotesque, mummified finger belonging to the king of curses, Sukuna. To save his friends from a deadly curse, Yuji makes a desperate choice and swallows the finger, unleashing unimaginable power within himself. Now, Yuji becomes Sukuna's vessel, sharing his body with the most feared curse in history. This act grants him immense strength, but also marks him for death by the Jujutsu world, who see him as a threat that must be eliminated. Satoru Gojo, the strongest sorcerer alive, intervenes. He offers Yuji a difficult path: enroll at Jujutsu High, help collect all of Sukuna's fingers, and ultimately be executed to destroy Sukuna forever. It's a mission filled with danger and uncertainty. Yuji accepts, not for glory or recognition, but because he can't stand the thought of others suffering as he once did. His resolve is unwavering. He'll risk everything to protect innocent lives. Leaving behind his ordinary life, Yuji steps into a hidden world of monsters, curses, and sorcery, where every day is a fight for survival and meaning. Guided by his grandfather's final words, "Help people," Yuji's journey is one of sacrifice, hope, and the search for purpose in a world filled with darkness. He's a hero who carries a terrible curse, fighting to save lives even when it means putting his own on the line. Each battle pushes him to his limits, both physically and emotionally. Every confrontation tests his resolve, but Yuji never loses sight of his mission or the compassion that drives him forward. His story is a powerful blend of tragedy, courage, and heroism, one that defines the very heart and spirit of Jujutsu Kaisen. Cursed energy is the lifeblood of Jujutsu Kaisen, a force born from humanity's negative emotions. Most people can't see or control it, but it leaks out, pooling in places of pain and fear, spawning curses. Curses range from weak nuisances to special grades, catastrophic threats born from collective fears. Jujutsu sorcerers fight curses using their own cursed energy, mastering it to enhance their bodies and weapons. Some possess unique innate techniques, making every sorcerer's fighting style distinct. The ultimate move? Domain expansion, a pocket reality where their power is absolute. Battles are strategic, creative, and deadly, with every fight pushing the limits of cursed energy. Understanding these powers is key to appreciating the series' intense, inventive combat. In this world, emotion is both weapon and weakness. The struggle against curses is a battle against the darkness within us all. Jujutsu Kaisen's heart lies in its unforgettable cast, especially the first-year trio at Tokyo Jujutsu High. Yuji Itadori is the group's resilient core, always ready to risk everything for his friends. Megumi Fushiguro, a prodigy with shadow-based Shikigami, is calm, strategic, and fiercely protective. His pragmatic worldview often clashes with Yuji's idealism, creating a dynamic partnership. Nobara Kugisaki brings fiery confidence and sharp wit, wielding her straw doll technique with deadly precision. She's bold, unapologetic, and determined to define her own path. Guiding them is Satoru Gojo, the strongest sorcerer, a playful mentor with overwhelming power and vision for change. Gojo's faith in his students is as vital as his strength. Together, this team faces threats no one else can, forging bonds in the heat of battle. Their growth, struggles, and camaraderie are what make Jujutsu Kaisen truly shine. The Culling game is a deadly nationwide battle royale orchestrated by the villain Kenjaku. His goal? To force humanity's evolution by unleashing chaos and optimizing cursed energy across Japan. Sorcerers, awakened civilians, and resurrected ancient warriors are all thrown into 10 massive colonies. No one is safe. Yuji, Megumi, and their allies must enter to save Megumi's sister, Tsumiki, and countless others. Every player is tracked by a Kogan, earning points by defeating others. Kill or be killed. If your score doesn't change in 19 days, you're eliminated. Earning 100 points lets you add a new rule, turning the game into a strategic nightmare. The Culling game is more than a tournament. It's a ritual of survival, morality, and chaos. Our heroes must fight not just to win, but to save lives and end the nightmare. The Culling game's rules are brutal: kill to survive or face certain death. Points are earned by defeating others, forcing even the kindest to make impossible choices. The colonies are sealed arenas, trapping players in a relentless fight for survival. Ancient sorcerers, modern fighters, and confused newcomers clash in unpredictable battles. The game's scale turns private conflicts into a public spectacle of violence. Every encounter is a gamble: ally or enemy, friend or foe. The psychological toll is immense, pushing heroes to their limits and testing their morals. Survival now means navigating shifting alliances, deadly techniques, and the constant threat of betrayal. The Culling game is a crucible. Only the strongest, smartest, and most resolute will endure. The Culling game arc transforms Jujutsu Kaisen, raising the stakes to a national crisis. What began as a hidden world of sorcerers and curses now erupts into the open, threatening the lives of ordinary people across the country. The sense of danger is no longer limited to a few select battles. Now, the entire nation is at risk, and the consequences are more severe than ever before. The threat is no longer contained. Japan itself is the battleground, and the future of humanity hangs in the balance. Cities become war zones, and the chaos spreads like wildfire, forcing both sorcerers and civilians to confront the terrifying reality of the Culling game. With Gojo sealed away, young sorcerers like Yuji and Megumi must lead, facing challenges beyond anything they've known. The responsibility of protecting others falls on their shoulders, pushing them to their limits as they step into roles once held by their mentors. They're forced to grow up fast, making choices that test their morals and friendships. Every decision could mean life or death, and the bonds between friends are strained as the pressure mounts. Ancient sorcerers introduce new powers and brutal philosophies, clashing with modern ideals. These mysterious figures bring unpredictable threats, challenging everything the current generation believes in. The arc expands the lore, revealing the history and evolution of cursed energy. We learn about the origins of sorcery, the motivations behind the Culling game, and how the past continues to shape the present. Every victory comes at a cost, blurring the line between hero and villain. The emotional toll is immense, and the characters are forced to question what it truly means to fight for what's right. Yuji's vow to save everyone is tested by the game's merciless rules. He faces impossible choices, torn between his ideals and the harsh reality of survival. The Culling game is a battle for survival, and for the soul of every character. Each fight is not just physical, but a test of their resolve and identity. Can they hold on to their humanity, or will the darkness consume them? The outcome of the Culling game will determine not just who survives, but what kind of people they become in the end. Jujutsu Kaisen's animation, especially in the Culling game trailer, is nothing short of spectacular. MAPPA delivers fluid, high-impact action. Every fight is a visual feast. Battles are inventive, with unique curse techniques and unpredictable matchups. The arc introduces new characters and abilities, promising the most creative fights yet. But it's not just about spectacle. The action is driven by emotion and character. Every clash is a test of beliefs, fears, and friendships. The bonds between Yuji, Megumi, and Nobara are the series' emotional core. The Culling game will push these relationships to the brink, highlighting loyalty and sacrifice. In the midst of chaos, it's the characters' connections that give hope and meaning. With the Culling game on the horizon, there's never been a better time to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. It elevates shonen anime with thrilling action, a deep power system, and real emotional stakes. The series balances darkness and humor, making its world and characters feel alive. Yuji, Megumi, Nobara, and Gojo are unforgettable, their friendships and struggles deeply relatable. The story is accessible for newcomers, with fast-paced plots and stunning animation. Every episode is packed with twists, heart, and jaw-dropping battles. The Culling game arc is a turning point, promising shocking moments and unforgettable fights. Whether you crave action, emotion, or compelling characters, Jujutsu Kaisen delivers. Join the fandom and experience the hype for yourself. The world of Jujutsu is about to change forever. Don't miss your chance to witness it.